Sweat? Yeah. Get to it. Okay.
All right.
I'll be here cueing you
Okay.
at 1:30. Like 4 minutes.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. All right.
Having a good day?
Yeah.
Long
good
day?
We have
Long
speed,
but
Peter?
good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Productive.
You wanted to do this role forever, basically.
Sure.
Now that you've done it, I mean, how does it feel to be a part of a classic story, bringing that to life?
Well, I hope it is. It'd be great. But I mean, it's a thrill. It really is like a childlike thrill for me to be part of this. It was, to work with Ron is a great honor, and to be attached to Theodore Geisel's genius in any way is an honor. So there's so many levels to this thing. I mean, every day we walked on the set, it was like doing the Wizard of Oz or something.
Exactly.
It was just beautiful, and the creativity was just everywhere. Everybody working on the smallest detail of this movie were just like doing the best they've ever done, and loving it, and really giving it their all. Because I got called aside all the time, like, "Hey Jim, what do you think of this?" And it's a little thing that pops up and does this and spins around and whatever. And kids, people were children on this thing. That's what this thing is all about.
Now that you've experienced the movie, all that makeup, the prosthetics, was that more than you bargained for, all that makeup?
Yes, it was definitely more than I bargained for. But it's amazing what human beings can accommodate or can get accustomed to. Because after a couple of weeks, I was in it, and I was the Grinch. And with all of the stuff that was going on, it was an absolute juggling act the whole time, and pretty uncomfortable in that thing. But we all knew that we were doing something special. And the thought of going into the theater and seeing adults reduced to children, and children, just being children, and watching this thing is the thrill. That's the idea. I can't wait to sneak in,
Exactly. How did you get into Grinch mode, as it were?
Well, the Grinch for me was like, it was a puzzle at first, because I didn't want to just be the mean guy who just was just kind of hateful, I didn't see that being a very popular choice. So, I thought about it. And one day I was like sitting around, I was kind of angry about something. And I thought to myself, you know what, I'm not angry, I'm hurt because of something somebody had done. And then I went, oh wow, that's what the Grinch is. That's how I make him, something that everybody's going to watch. I think of him as the guy who's just, kind of hurt. And he wants to be part of it, but he's built up this defense system against it, so brilliantly that he's like, he doesn't even know he wants to be part of Who society,
Sure. There was a statement I read about you talking about the teeth. It kind of gave a Sean Connery feel to your words. Elaborate on that.
Well, it was kind of, it wasn't so much that, it was just the voice came from the teeth, and the idea of like him being so kind of frustrated with the whole Who situation that it makes you kind of naturally grit them, You almost want to grind them down to a fine powder, So that kind of naturally happened from then. The Sean Connery, there's a little bit of that in there, I guess. I don't know.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm sure it's 1,000 different people.
Exactly. What about singing in the film? How'd you like that?
Oh, it's fun. That's always fun, I've had a chance to do that a few times in films and stuff, and I always have a blast doing it. You just go in there and you just kind of line by line have, just go nuts, and I really love it. I really love it. It's just
Great.
an opportunity to do so many things, and this kind of movie lends itself to music and everything else, so
Exactly.
it's great.
Came off well. Would you mind doing a holiday promo for our station?
Can't
No?
do a promo.
Okay.
Can't do a promo.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. I
Thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much.
Thank you.